In a recent media interaction, Bayern Munich wonderkid Jamal Musiala heaps praises on Real Madrid, claiming the Merengues are always strong favourites in the UEFA Champions League. We are going to be detailing you throughout that on this episode as we progress, and shortly after that we'll quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Bayern Leverkusen are keen to retain the services of 17-year-old Real Madrid right-back prospect Melvin, but the club wishes to let him stay at La Fabrica amid interest from Xabi Alonso's side. We are going to also be talking you detailedly on that in this episode as we progress, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. Real Madrid lifted the UEFA Champions League for the record 15th time earlier this year, cementing their place in the history and moving further apart from other clubs in the competition. The path to silverware, however, was far from simple for Los Blancos after beating Manchester City on penalties in the quarter-finals. They were forced to lock horns with Bayern Munich in the semi-finals. At one point in the clash against the Bavarian Giants, Real Madrid appeared set to buy out of the competition. A late brace from Joselu, however, turned things around in extra time. Speaking to the media in a recent interview as quoted by Mundo Deportivo, Bayern Munich sensation Jamal Musiala was quizzed on his ambitions with Bayern Munich for the coming season. The youngster's first response, unsurprisingly, was to win the UEFA Champions League, and he could not help but mention that it would be essential to cross Real Madrid to take home the European title. I think that Real Madrid is always the strong favourite in the Champions League. They have a really good team, now also with Kylian Mbappe's arrival. But it is not important for us to look at the other teams now. We have a new coach and new players. We have to focus on ourselves and do the things we want to do. When the time comes, we will think about the rivals, he added. The youngster then elaborated on how the dressing room was motivated to go all the way this season despite the rough competition from sides like Real Madrid. We are very motivated. Last year we didn't win any titles, and we don't want to live that experience again. Here, we are all winners. We want to win titles, the youngster concluded. Talking about the team's performance last season, the Bavarians will be looking to forget what was their worst campaign in over a decade last season, where Bayern Leverkusen put a stop to their 11 years dominance in the German league, winning the Bundesliga title for the first time in their career, with Bayern Munich notably going trophyless. Fast forward to this season, Bayern Munich will be looking to correct their mistake and take their revenge in Europe and in the domestic league, as they will be looking to fight for every title and will want to win it all under the tutelage of new manager Vincent Kompany, who joined the club after being relegated with Burnley. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are now going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Real Madrid 17-year-old prospect is set to stay at the club amid Bayern Leverkusen's interest. Even though they might not always get an opportunity to make a splash at the level of the first team, Real Madrid have some exciting young footballers coming up through their academy ranks. One such player happens to be 17 years old right-back Melvin Opegui, a player who has been at La Fabrica for over 7 years now, having arrived from the Rayo Vallecano Academy. Melvin spent last season away on loan at Bayern Leverkusen, where he was part of their under-17 setup and impressed quite well at the club. As in regards to that, the Bundesliga champions have shown an interest in re-signing the teenage right-back from Real Madrid this summer. But according to a report from journalist Rodra, the Merengues have no intentions of letting the teenage defender go, as he will stay put at the club for the upcoming season. Melvin played a total of 18 games for Bayern Leverkusen's under-17 setup last season, even chipping in with a goal and a couple of assists. The German champions have the options of signing him permanently for a fee of €4 million, but they however opted not to exercise that option as they felt he has not been tested enough to make such an investment. But the idea was always to re-sign Melvin, as they do believe that he has the potential to make it to the first team setup in the near future. However, the reigning Spanish and European champions have decided not to let go of the 17-year-old and want him to be part of the Real Madrid C setup, the second reserve team for the upcoming season. Melvin, who is now behind Jesus Fortia in the academy ranks in terms of pecking order at the right back position, is said to be impressing in the recent training sessions at Valdebebas with the C team, and as such, a result of a potential return to Leverkusen will not materialize this summer for the Spanish-Nigerian talent, with the Merengues having high hopes for him. Now, although Real Madrid in the recent years have not practically promoted young players from their academy setups into the first team due to the high competitiveness of their natural first team, with the incoming of high players at high market values and high price tags, the recent summer transfer window has suggested otherwise, with the Merengues taking a total of 11 young academy prospects to the recently concluded US tour. Also, there have been some youngsters tipped to join the Real Madrid first team setup for next season, with one of the most favorite players to do such an upgrade is Mario Martin of the academy ranks. So, it is not ruled out that the youngster Melvin is tempted by the option of staying at Real Madrid, as he now knows if he does impress, he might get a call-up from manager Carlo Ancelotti to field in the right back position, with Dani Carvajal not getting any younger. More updates on that will follow. Stay tuned so you do not miss out. So, having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.